Welcome back to Matter of Fact. The job market is hot. The Department of Labor says U.S. employers posted 10.1 million job openings in June. That after hiring 6.7 million workers. So while much has been said about the demand for workers, little has been said about the training gap. Our correspondent Jessica Gomez takes a look at an innovative approach to help workers get the skills that match the jobs.
Every day I don't know what I'm going to get handed. It's like a big puzzle, you know, it's problem solving.
Cam Judy, less than a month into a brand new job as a diesel technician in Columbus, Ohio. Over the past year, a lot has changed for the 28-year-old.
You kind of have that pit in your stomach, like, how am I going to take care of my family?
Cam was living in West Virginia when the pandemic started. His wife lost her corporate job, and his job as a chiropractic assistant wasn't enough to pay the bills.
I started looking at what can I do to have that advancement and something I enjoy doing.
So we need to know our battery health.
That's when he found American Diesel Training Centers in Columbus, offering a 5-week training program with no upfront tuition costs and help with things like transportation and living expenses.
I was like, this is too good to be true. My grandfather worked in the automotive industry for 30 years working on cars. There's no way I can learn anything that he knows in 5 weeks and then and people are going to hire me.
But in an industry with tens of thousands of job openings, even before graduating from the program, Cam had multiple offers. He's now making nearly $42,000 a year at Kenworth Trucks, more than double what he was making just a few months ago.
So it allows people to very quickly, with very little risk, to elevate their socioeconomic status, sometimes exponentially. Have you got interviews set up, offers?
Tim Spurlock, CEO of the training program, says his biggest challenge is recruiting students. Most are low-wage earners who can't afford the $10,000 tuition or to take time off of their current jobs. And many don't have the credit to get a loan.
So over 4 years, that's a payment max of $13,000.
But recently, they found a solution, partnering with Social Finance, a financial nonprofit headquartered in Boston.
The American dream hasn't worked for everyone, but it used to work much better.
The nonprofit, co-founded by Tracy Palangian, raises money from philanthropic foundations and uses it to help pay students tuition at training programs like American Diesel. But it's not a donation, it's an investment.
Their primary objective is to achieve impact, but they also see the limitations of donations.
This is how it works at American Diesel, for example. Graduates who don't get a job or make less than $30,000 a year are off the hook for the cost of their $10,000 tuition. Those making between $30,000 and $40,000 pay back about 70% of their tuition costs in capped monthly payments. Earners bringing in $40,000 or more pay it back in full, plus an additional $3,000. They get sick or lose their job, they don't pay.
The investors are taking on a huge risk. They know that they might only get their principal back. And if it's a really tough economy, they might only get 80 cents on the dollar back.
Social Finance are raising enough to partner with a handful of IT training programs as well, and will soon branch out into sectors like healthcare and green energy, in desperate need of a skilled workforce.
We don't want to wear out that overriding clutch, remember?
The engine powering the deal, Tim Spurlock says, accountability.
We all have skin in the game. If we don't recruit quality people, give them good training, and put them out into industry working in successful jobs and making payments, Social Finance will find another program to invest in.
Since partnering with Social Finance, American Diesel Training Centers has been able to double its enrollment, with 90% of its graduates getting hired. For Cam Judy, his new career playing out even better than he expected. His wife and furniture on their way to Ohio.
Looking towards settling down, buying a house, doing the adult things, the American dream stuff, you know. So we're just excited about our future.
In Columbus, Ohio, for Matter of Fact, I'm Jessica Gomez.